guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been kind of MIA. I've had a lot of things going on in my life that have made it hard to have a creative, mind-blowing experience thing. But I'm back and I'm gonna try today. It's still been kind of rough, so hopefully today's looks as good as I hope it will. First things first, I got September's boxycharm. I have already opened it. I did kind of like a sneak preview of it, but this is what it looks like before I take anything out. So obviously you can tell I got some makeup brushes. I got a sleeping mask. I used this last night. Bomb. Like, I love it. I got another Becca hydrating setting powder or Hydra Mist. Like I said, I do already have one. There is one in here. I love this, so I am not disappointed in getting that. I got maybe if I can grab it out, a new eyeliner. I needed one. I love the felt tips, and this one was pretty much gone, so I'm really glad for that. I got this. It's called Gilded Honey. It's Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. I'm gonna use this as my highlighter today. And my favorite thing in the box, it's a little Pro Series eyeshadow palette. These colors are just phenomenal. I love the beautiful colors, and I am actually going to try this palette out today, so you will see my thoughts. You will hear my thoughts and everything on that, and how I like it compared to like my Jeffree Star palette and you know, my Morphe palettes, my James Charles palette, my and my Jaclyn Hill palette. So first things first, let's get started. We are actually going to open up these. Well, they are already open, but I'm going to take them out and we're going to try some of these out today. So I have, this is a crease brush. I like how it says, because I'm still learning my brush styles. This is a detailed brush. It's slimmer. This is a shade brush. This is a smudger. I don't know if you can see that. And then this is a line brush, and I'm actually going to use this for my eyebrows. So we are going to get my mirror palette. I don't really use this palette much anymore now that my purple's gone, but I still like it. I use it sometimes for like my I don't know what to call that, honestly. Like, I'll use this one when I first start out to kind of give it a base color. So we are going to start. So I use the e.l.f. brow liner cream in, I don't think this says the shade, I think it's dark brown, which I've come to find out I don't think is my shade, but I still like using it because I spent money on it. So let's get started. So first, I do like how these brushes feel already. So +1 already. I'm an angry, mean person. And tonight well, not tonight, but in the morning, is bath time for my brushes. I will actually be doing a video on how I personally clean my brushes. Everybody does it differently, but I will show you how I do mine. The only reason I say in the morning is because I work till 1 o'clock. And I am actually going to come home and I'm going to wash my brushes, but I won't post the video till tomorrow. Because I'm not going to post a video at 1 o'clock in the morning. So now we're just going to move this, our bottom line, we're going to move that up. So we don't want those harsh lines. And then we're going to take this top one and move it down. I'm actually going to move my camera just a little bit closer. There we go. Just a little bit more right here. And then I think this eyebrow's good. All right, moving on. And I do kind of mess up with my eyebrow shape still, so I use, obviously you're supposed to use concealer afterwards, but I use concealer and I kind of reshape them and everything once I'm done. I didn't get enough product on here. Let's try that again. There we go. And as you can tell, I messed up on this brow, but it's nothing a little concealer can't fix. On the shape, that is. Definitely made it a little longer than my other one, so let's fix that real quick. I'm going to take that, and then I am actually going to grab out maybe there's my old eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to use the spoolie, I think that's what you call it, and I'm just going to fluff up those eyebrows. All right, I almost dropped the camera. So next is our concealer, and I'm going to take this kind of detailed brush. That way I can make sure I reshape those brows to how I want them. So let's do that. I kind of dab a little bit on my eyelid, and then I go in and I just draw right underneath those brows. And then I'll take a little bit and I'll go right on top. And then I will go in with a flat brush and I'll just smudge it out. And you can tell I got some dark circles under these eyes. So it happens when you get stressed out and things happen in your life that you don't exactly expect to, and you don't sleep very well. But I'm still kicking, I'm still going. That's what counts, right? Sometimes I mess up and get it in the brow, and I just take that brow pencil that still has some product on it and fix that. And again, we're just gonna go on top. And then take my little smudge brush and smudge out. And again, my brows, I'm still learning. I'm still finding new techniques, but I think they look pretty good today. So, now we're going to go in. Sorry, my hair is a hot mess. I am actually going to use sand in this palette as my, what did I call it? My building onto shade. Okay, so far I really like it. It did get a lot of product on there. Let's see how it looks on. So I'm just gonna put this in my crease. Ooh, that is kind of pretty. I like that. Like sandy dirt color. It does go on pretty well. I didn't really rub the brush in there very well, and then I tap some off too. So I am kind of liking this palette already. So I mean, it does well. Next I am going to actually go in. I think I'm gonna try the plumberry is what it is called. This one. I'm gonna go in with that, and that's gonna be my all over lid shade. I don't know. So I'm trying to use these new brushes. Going with my detail brush. All right, product again is going on these brushes very well. I do think I'm gonna have to put quite a few coats on. It's not as dark as I was thinking it was gonna be. But it is kinda, it's going. Again, it's definitely not as dark as the palette makes it seem. And it could just be my lighting right now too, when I move and get into better lighting. Yeah, it's definitely not as dark as I had hoped. Kind of disappointed. But I'm gonna move on to my other side. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a shimmery shade too, so that could be why. But still, it's just not as passive aggressive, I guess, as I want it to be. But I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna keep going. Trying to get that color in there like I want it to. I will say it is a very pretty color, just not as dark as I was hoping it was going to be. But I am going to take my smudger brush and I'm going to take cinnamon, and we're going to give this purple some depth on the outside. This brown is definitely doing what I want it to. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to actually take this pink and I'm going to bring that up. Like, that's going to help blend out my purple. So I'm going to take this brush. I hope this is going to work how I want it to. And it is not. It is not as dark as I... Let's try this Dusty Rose. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you. This is the Dusty Rose right next to the pink. I'm actually gonna bring this up here. See, okay, I can handle this one, yeah. Again, this is kind of a lot lighter colors than I'm used to using, because, you know, I use Jeffree Star. Like, his colors are out there and gorgeous, and just like, you walk into the room and you're like, bam, your eyes are the first thing they see. So I am kind of not like horribly disappointed in this palette, but it is definitely not, I'm gonna go back in with this brown, definitely not what I expected, I guess. Maybe that is too, because I am used to Jeffree Star's palettes. I have, you know, I have two of his, and they are like, bam, you walk into the room and that's like the first thing that they look at is your eyes. So it could just be because I'm used to that, and, you know, this isn't Jeffree Star, which I'm more than willing to try all sorts of different palettes. I think I maybe have too high of expectations when it comes to eyeshadows because I use Jeffree Star's products. But I mean, I need to kind of blend it out, but I mean, these shades are pretty, just definitely not what I normally would use, you know? Need to get a little bit more of this purple to kind of blend into this brown a little bit more on both sides. I kind of overused the brown. I think maybe too, I did say these were shimmery colors, so maybe when I use them next, use them as cut crease colors. But I mean, it is something I can do. I can live with this look. So let's move on to I'm gonna use mascara. Let me toss this in my trash can. I'm gonna use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I love this stuff. It is amazing. I am not putting falsies on today. They irritated my eyes last time I wore them. I think maybe I just got some glue in my eye, but I don't feel like trying to deal with them tonight. And that's okay. You don't have to wear falsies every time you do your makeup. You don't. Some people, I mean, feel naked without them. And some people can live without them. But again, this is just my mascara. And I love it. I ordered a new ring light, like an actual stand with a ring light that I put my phone in the middle of the ring light. I ordered one of those, so my videos have some better lighting. I like to put mascara on before I do my bottom lash line. So I do need to do my bottom lash line. And my inner corner. I'm actually going to take, I think we're going to try Emerald, this beautiful green, on our bottom lash line. I do think this green is a very pretty color. Whoops. Drop my mirror. I'm not having a good day today, apparently. So I really do like that green. I think it looks fabulous with these colors that I used already. And then I'm going to actually take, see, as you can tell, they need a bath. Where is it? There it is. Take this little detail brush, and I'm actually going to take gold into my inner corner. And that is how that turned out. So I'm done with the eyeshadow. This was, I mean, it is a good palette. I don't think it's gonna be something I wear every day unless I'm doing like a cut crease or something. And then I am actually going to use my new eyeliner because, you know, like I said, some people feel naked without their falsies. I honestly feel naked without my eyeliner. Like, eyeliner is my go-to for everything. All my looks usually have some type of liner. I do, it is very, you know, thin. So let's try it. This, it goes on very, very smooth. I'm actually going to do this eye up here to see if I can see the difference between my other one. I mean, you have to kind of rub it a couple times on the same place. But other than that, I think it's a good liner. This is definitely something that I would use every day. I am, like I said, I do really like the felt tip ones, so that was bonus points for me. But it goes on very, very smooth. You just have to kind of, if you want it darker, you kind of have to do it a couple times, which is okay. It's okay. So now we are going to go in with primer, and I'm actually going to use a brush for my primer today. And I just put it directly on that brush. And we're just going to kind of pat, oop. Pat. And then pat it in. I know I said pat, but when I use a brush, I usually always just kind of rub it in. So, and that was my e.l.f. tone adjusting primer. I am now going to use my Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. Ooh. And I always put it on my hand. I think that instead of putting it on your beauty blender, I think this works better. I feel like it doesn't give your product time to soak into your beauty blender, because it will. It'll soak in. And now we're just gonna pat that in. And always, I found out, use a moist beauty blender, because it also helps keep product from building up in there. And I had no idea until recently, honestly. I mean, I always used a moist beauty blender anyway, it felt better, but I didn't know that you were actually supposed to. I really do love this foundation. It is, I think it's phenomenal. So if you ever need a foundation, I would go with Maybelline Dream Satin. I also have used the Fit Me. That is a very good foundation too. I do like that one. So I mean, Maybelline is just a good thing all around. So now we're gonna go in with concealer. Because like I said, I have dark circles under my eyes, and I'm also going to go right here down the middle of my nose, make a little star up here, and I'm also going to go in on my chin. So I look like I'm ready for a party, and I need to pick up my beauty blender. All right. And then we are also going to take my Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. And that is what we are going to set our concealer with. I really love this stuff. I just wish it went on my beauty blender a little bit easier than it does. And putting setting powder over your concealer makes it so it's not so shiny, and that it's a little bit harder to notice that you put concealer on. My chin is the one that always gives me the problems, and my chin always looks white. Oops, I need to And again, just put that setting powder wherever you just place that concealer. And now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild contour stick. I learned the other day, put it in the shape of a 3, and you're gonna contour the 3 main parts that you want to contour, like so. And it'll all get blended out. You won't look like a rabid animal when you're done. Whoops. Almost marked everything with this. So we have that, and now we're going to take our beauty blender and blend it out. I do think I got my contour a little too high, but I'll make do. Now next side. I think I got a little too much on this side, but I can make it work. And then I'm actually going to go back into this Becca Hydrating Mist Setting Powder. And we're going to sharpen up this contour. And then I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and we're just gonna wipey. Put our lid that was not supposed to come off wherever I set it. There it is. Put that back on here. It doesn't want to go back on. There it goes. And next, I'm actually going to take my Blush Trio palette that I have. And we are going to take this middle one. Put some blush on. And then I like to take my, gosh darn it, that was not supposed to happen. I like to take my big fluffy brush, and then that's what I blend my blush and contour out with. after I'm finished with my beauty blender. And then, like I said, I was gonna use this as my highlighter. Let's see how it works. Let's hope it's not too crazy. Ooh, I really like it. I can get my hair out of my way. It's definitely not something that I thought would look as light as it does. But it definitely turned out. And I'm actually not gonna put lipstick on today. It just wears off and looks funny at the end of the night at work. So I'm just not doing it today. But here is the final look. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys get boxycharm too and got the same palette, and let me know what your thoughts are on it. Like I said, I'm sorry I've been MIA, but I'm back. Thanks for watching.